Visiting the rich, rolling farmlands and quaint villages of South Cornwall is like stepping back in time. Close to Lostwithiel's 14th century bridge is Restormel Castle. Despite being over 1,000 years old, the castle has only once seen action, when it was fought over during the Civil War. Polperro's all about narrow winding streets and tightly packed fishermen's houses. A reminder that the village was a major smuggling port for many centuries. A walk up the wild and impressive headland of Dodman Point is a must. Its huge cross looking out over passing mariners. Mevagissey is still one of Cornwall's busiest fishing harbours. And not far away lie two of the county's major attractions, Eden and the lost gardens of Helligan. The deep-water port of Foy is understandably a magnet for visitors, yet few bother to take the 5-minute ferry ride to Polruan just opposite, which is more than worth a visit. And even fewer head upriver to Lerrin. Well hidden from the tourist trail, this stunning village spreads itself around both banks of the creek. Kenneth Graham based Wind in the Willows and the tales of Ratty and Mole on the riverbanks here. Lying on both sides of the river, Lew's just a great place to wander the quayside and to enjoy the town beach. Truro and Falmouth are for many the focal points of Cornwall, yet the countryside surrounding them is some of the county's richest, an area of rivers, estuaries, wild cliffs and lonely coves. A visit to Cornwall's capital city, Truro, is essential, the county's only cathedral town and its largest retail centre. There's always something going on in Cornwall's sailing capital, Falmouth, the world's third deepest natural harbour. Just a ferry ride across Carrick Roads is St Mawes. The castle here, and its sister on the Falmouth side, Pendennis Castle, were built by Henry VIII to guard the estuary against French invasion. You'll recognise the nearby lighthouse from the TV series Fraggle Rock. In the upper reaches of the River Fal, huge cargo ships laid up are always a surprise. Trellissick Gardens are a must to visit. The Helford River is all about ancient woodland and hidden villages, a playground for water sports enthusiasts, and its shady inlets the inspiration for Daphne du Maurier's Frenchman's Creek. Lizard Peninsula is a haven of small fishing villages like Cadgwith, and of quiet coves. In the heart of Mounts Bay lies the picturesque fishing harbour of Porthleven. And close by is Cornwall's largest natural freshwater lake, the Low Pool. Separated from the ocean by a shingle bank, where the woodland trails and cycle tracks beckon. North Cornwall is one of the most popular visitor destinations. Some of the UK's top celebrity chefs have taken up residence here, and it's becoming renowned for its food and fresh produce. Newquay is the country's home of surfing. But only a mile or two out of town, you can still find beautiful, uncrowded white sand beaches. There's a lot to experience on this coast. The Camel Estuary's Doom Bar has long been feared by seafarers, though within its shelter is a modern-day playground, amazing beaches, and the popular harbours of Rock and Padstow. The coastal path from bustling Port Isaac to Port Quinn is definitely worth a walk. And for the energetic, the Camel Cycle Trail follows a disused railway line between Wenford Bridge, Bodmin, Wadebridge and Padstow. Immortalised in Betjeman's Cornwall as the most beautiful train journey I know. The rugged and wild west of Cornwall is a trove of hidden delights, of wild moorland, Neolithic monuments, and tiny secluded fishing coves. The market town of Marazion and the fairy tale castle on St Michael's Mount are a must on any itinerary. The newly renovated Jubilee Pool is unique in the county. From Penzance, take a stroll along Cornwall's only prom to neighbouring Newlyn, where you can enjoy local art or the fresh fish landed at the market. West Penwith was a smuggler's coast, and the legends live on. The name of Lamorna's pub alludes to this, the wink being a signal that contraband could be obtained. The world-famous Minnock Theatre sits on the cliffs above one of Cornwall's most beautiful beaches, Porthcurno, where during the summer months basking shark, those gentle giants, come close inshore. Everyone's heard of Land's End, but few visit dramatic Cape Cornwall. The beautiful cliff-top road between Land's End and St Ives is undoubtedly one of the county's finest drives, providing stunning views over the Atlantic. It's a journey rich with history. St Ives is famous as Cornwall's artist capital. Its stunning light, blue skies and white sands have inspired many. And just across the mouth of the Hale Estuary, you can lose yourself on several miles of uncrowded golden sand beaches.